what was your connection to the Canadians? How did you become a fan?
You know, my dad was a Habs fan, but he split when I was young. So my grandfather, who I'm named after, was a Leafs fan. My uncle, who is maybe the most important, male figure in my life, who introduced me to all this music, was a Bruins fan. So in my family, we didn't get together to cheer with each other. We got together to cheer against each other. We were always pretty adversarial by nature. So choosing the Habs was easy for me. The other reason is, and I didn't really understand this until later, but the other thing we have in common, Tony, is we're from immigrant families, right? And we have very strong ethnic experience in Canada, which if someone didn't grow up ethnic wouldn't really understand what that was like in that era. And at the time, the Leafs were owned by Harold Ballard, who had a pretty strong anti-Eastern European point of view. So we just grew up thinking the team was racist, if I'm being honest. And so I just kind of always sided with the Montreal Canadiens because they seem to be far more open culturally, far more open to immigrants from our part of the world. And then the other thing happened, of course, Gainey and Robinson and the Flower were really big to me, but Matt Snaslund became my favorite player. So much of what when I started racing motorcycles, I would put 26 on my bike for Matt's. And so Matt's became this crucial figure for me. And I remember the Steve Penny into Patrick Waugh era. So it was just, you're right, we weren't good, but the Leafs were also terrible. So it made chirping each other in high school and junior high and grade school much more fun when you could take the other side.